A panel bender can fold all four sides of a sheet metal box in about the time it takes an operator to set up one bend on a press brake. It does it without ever changing tools and without a human touching the part between bends. Understand how that is possible, and you will know exactly which of your parts are on the wrong machine. Start with the geometry, because that is the whole trick. A press brake pushes a punch down into a V-die. The metal wraps into the die opening, so the die, the punch, and the tonnage all have to suit that one material and thickness. A panel bender does not use a V-die at all. On a panel bender, the blank is clamped flat between a lower table and an upper blank holder. Only the flange sticks out past the clamping tools. A bending blade then swings up under that flange and folds it around the edge of the clamping tool. The clamp holds the part, the blade does the bending. That changes the forces story completely. A press brake has to force the whole bend line into a die, so tonnage scales with bend length and with material strength. A folding blade works progressively along a supported edge, so a panel bender can fold a long flange and thin sheet without anything like the tonnage a press brake needs for the same length. Because the blade is on a programmed path rather than pressing into a fixed opening, one set of tools covers a wide range of angles and radii. A large radius is made as a series of small steps along the same edge with the same blade. That is why a panel bender rarely stops for a tool change. The second half of the speed comes from who moves the part. On a press brake, the operator lifts, rotates, and regauges the sheet for every single bend, and the part gets heavier and more awkward as flanges go up. A panel bender has a manipulator that grips the blank, rotates it, and presents the next edge automatically. There is a third advantage most people miss. The blade can come from below or from above, so the machine makes both up bends and down bends without flipping the part over. On a press brake, a part with flanges going both ways means turning it, and often a different bend sequence to avoid the tooling. So why does anyone still buy press brakes? Because the panel bender trades flexibility for speed. It is built for sheet, not plate. Thick material, heavy structural parts, and very tall or very deep boxes fall outside what the clamp and blade are designed to handle, and the clamping tool has to physically fit inside the box being formed. Part geometry sets the real limit. Anything that would trap the blank holder inside a closed shape, or a flange too short to be clamped and still overhang the tool, is a problem. Designers get more out of these machines by keeping flanges above the minimum the tooling needs and avoiding features that box the clamp in. Now cost it honestly. Panel benders win where the same or similar parts repeat, where changeover on a press brake would eat the shift, and where handling is slowing a skilled operator down. Pressed brakes win on thick material, on one-offs with unusual tooling, and where the upfront machine cost has to stay low. A lot of shops run both and route work by part, not by preference. So the short version, a panel bender is fast because the part stays clamped and the tooling never changes, and it is limited because that same clamp defines what shapes are possible. Judge it on your actual part mix, not on a demo box. Next time, guillotine, laser, or plasma for plate, and which one your thickness and tolerance actually point to.